fight for me while I'm alive. Find me valuable without hashtags and vigils attached to the memory of my existence. Keep me in mind and heart now. Find me worthy without my trending, because I've been bullied, violated, raped, put into my place to death. And now I'm the reason for mobilization, but not a movement. I am not your moment. I am not a moment that fans your flames of fancy for inclusion in popular topics. No, I'm not here for that. Fight for me while I'm alive, not because you relish in the idea of my passing, but because finally you realize your contributions to my dying. I would love to rest easy in my identities without my bed being a coffin. Don't make this any more exhausting than it is. To be black, to be trans, to be man, to be assigned at birth something opposite of who I am, to be stripped of clothing and desire, but stripped of my rights in denial. Am I not deserving of being, of becoming, of protection, of rights, of options, of opportunities? Fight for me while I'm alive. I don't need your defeatist tears in my transition to ancestral. I want your joyful cries beside me in victory when we overthrow a system that intentionally breeds the oppression of all black folks, my kind too. Stop contributing to the division. Whiteness loves to see us conflicted. Stop making me beg you for permission to see the need in my having adequate, full care. Fight for me to have full coverage. Don't wait for me to have your attention because my demise is covered on the 6 o'clock news. Fight for me without bruised and blue becoming my new hue. Fight for me while I'm alive and breathing and binding and reconstructing and sprouting and affirming without having to first serve as your source of entertainment and pose. Fight for me while I'm alive. To, for example, have opportunities to serve safely, to be served safely, to know justice without my name on headlines or protest signs. Fight for me without celebrity approval or status. Fight for me in real time, not in remembrance. I'm not asking you to understand me. I'm telling you that I don't need my own people rallying up with politicians and joining forces to be against me in this life. I don't need you dimming my light because you, for no particular reason, dislike its glow or resent its unapologetic need to shine bright. Fight for me without erasing the parts of me that create all of me. Fight for me without validating by or minimizing me to parts. Fight for me without concerning yourself with my parts or worrying about the questions from others about your decision to see my humanity. I, too, am the black community. Fight for me without taking from me first. They've taken enough from us all and we're rising to get it back. I don't need my own holding me back. How heartbreaking is that? Fight for me too, with your fist high, not with your knee on my neck. Fight for me not because I could be you, but because I am you. Fight for me too, and please be anything but them to me, arm in arm.